Alright guys, it's Ann again. This video is going to be on the Murray Select. This is the 13.5 horsepower Briggs and Stratton, the IC engine, and the 40-inch deck. We're going to be doing a carburetor install and tune-up. In our tune-up kit, we have this air filter. We got the carb. We got the carburetor gasket, some hose clamps, a spark plug. We have some filters too, but I already got one on my machine, and we got the shutoff valves. So yeah, we're gonna get this stuff installed. So first I want to install the shutoff valve. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna probably cut it like right here, and I'm gonna clamp off the hose right here so the gas doesn't drain out. But I'm gonna just edit this part in because I'm gonna have to use both hands. So I'm gonna get that started. Alright, the first part is done. Sorry I couldn't get it, but yeah, we installed the shutoff valve. So it's important that we install the shutoff valve so we can shut off the fuel to the carburetor, and we can leave the engine running until it runs out. And basically you won't leave fuel in the carburetor, because if you leave fuel in the carburetor and this engine sits, it's going to gum up and it's going to give you running problems, or the engine might not start. So that's why we added this this shutoff valve. Very important. Okay, next step. All right, next up, we have this air filter. So we're gonna just open this up since we got a new one. Let me see. I don't even think this fits. Does it? Yeah, it's actually too big. So yeah, that doesn't actually fit. You could probably cut this down, but I'm not going to worry about this so much. So we'll just put this back. So our next step is we're going to take this cover off. So that's what I'm going to do next. Alright, so for this next part, we got to take this cover off. You're going to need a 10mm and a ratchet. You got a bolt here and a bolt there. And you're going to need like the star head, like it's called a Torx, and you're going to need to take these two out as well. So let's start. We're going to get these bolts out first. Hopefully you guys can see it. So we're going to get these out. And yep, loosen them up. Then you should be able to just pull these out by hand. Let me get it a little bit more loose. So yeah, that aftermarket that air filter actually did not fit, so we're gonna use the old one for now. It's an aftermarket one on Amazon. Sometimes not everything is fits accordingly. Most important is the carburetor. That's what I'm trying to replace. All right. You get this bolt here. Alright, boom, we got it out. There you go. So I got these out. Alright, now we're going to get the next ones, which are these Torx bolts. Don't ask me what size you need, because I don't know. I happen to have it. So whatever this size is, this is the one you need. And I'll just put that in there. And let's see, put the screw over here. As you can see my hand. Boom. Yep. And you just loosen them, and this cover will come off. Then we'll have access to the carburetor and all that. That's what we're trying to get to. Alright, so I should be able to work these out by hand now. Oh, nope, they're kind of stuck in there. Since the aftermarket air filter, so when I put this new spark plug in, I'm going to just take a look at it just to make sure it is the correct one. Always double check, whatnot. So it's going to be, boom, there we go. Alright, so now this should just pop off. Yep, now it just slides off, and we'll put this aside. Working in the shed today. And now we have access to what we need to get to, which is our carburetor here. All right, so let's start working on it. All right, let me reposition this right there. Okay, so what we need to do is let's disconnect the fuel hose here. I'm gonna try to do this really quick. Put my finger over it so it doesn't get fuel everywhere. So maybe my shutoff valve took care of that, but there we go. And I'm gonna set that aside so we don't get fuel everywhere. All right, now we need to take these two off. I think they're size 11s. Let me see. Yeah, those are size 11s, so give me a second to get the size 11. And we can use an extension on these. Get these bolts out. I mean, yeah, size 11 with the ratchet. Just loosen them. Boom. So this comes out. So, boom. And there's another one back here. Maybe you guys can see it better. Yeah, back right there. So, we're gonna get those out. Get the carburetor. There we go. And let's try not to drop anything of importance. I hate dropping things because that's how I get lost. And look at it, I dropped it. Alright, now this will come off. Boom. That comes off. Make sure this gasket's good. Alright, next we gotta take these out. I think they are, let's see, what size are those? Let's see. Okay, you're gonna need a 8mm to get these off. You need 8mm. Let's take this little wiring off as well. 8mm. And you can just loosen these. You not to seem too tight. Yep, you could just screw these out. Both of these. They're both the same size, so don't worry about them. And here. Alright. Taking our carburetor off. Alright. To this old carb. And there you go. Boom. Alright, and now we have this solenoid here. You need to disconnect this cable. Let me see if I can get that better in there. You just wiggle it out. Boom, it's unplugged. Now you have these linkages. I think the best way to unplug these, I mean not unplug, take them off, you just slide the carburetor out. As you can see, this choke, boom, the choke comes out. Boom, you can take the choke out like that. And you have this spring here. And let's try to rotate this way. And let's see, almost got it. Sorry guys, as I try to work this the best as I can. Okay, almost. Boom. So now we got our carburetor out. We did drop a gasket there. This gasket's still good, so I do have a replacement, but I'll probably use this anyway. Put that right there. Alright guys, so next I want to see how the new carburetor looks compared to the old one. Let's see. So, let's see. So this is the old one and the new one. The new one's on the right. Everything looks about the same. Let me see. Yeah, okay, this style's a little bit different. Okay, that's kind of there. But for the most part, yeah, these things look, yeah, about the same. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna get these hooked back up. So yeah, we got the right carburetor, and let's make sure our gasket, we put that there. My gasket's still good, like this. We're gonna get those bolts back. What I like to do is I thread them through like this. Boom, like that. Yep. I already get them. I get them going already. And like this. Like that. Yep. Okay, I just have these ready. And what I'm gonna do is, as you can see, our this choke linkage, it goes right here like this. It goes up and under, just like that. And then, as you can see right here, trying not to get my big fat fingers in the way, it goes through this thing right here. Let me see if you can get a look of it. It goes right through that slot right there, if you can see it. If you can't, I'm sorry. I'm trying to do my best. So, as you can see, look, try to get that. It goes right through here, the slot. Boom. All right. So what I was talking about is this. It should go through there just like this. And now, what we want is to connect these two, which is easy. This one goes right here. Boom. The throttle. This is a throttle. It's gonna link. Sorry, it's gonna link right through there. If I can get it. There you go. Might have to take that out. Let's see. Don't tell me to. You know, tell me this is it's like a little bit off. Give me a second. Let's see. Okay, yep, it's in there. Alright. Then you hook this little one right here. Boom. Okay. Now we're gonna put the choke back. Boom. And there we go. Everything's hooked back up. And we'll start these with our hands until we get them down. And let's see. What I want to check is, does this fit? Okay, yeah, it still goes back. I just wanted to make sure. I use our little shut-off valve we have now, which is clutch, and we're gonna keep tightening these up with our hand. Once they get, you know, set back where they need to be, I'm gonna tighten them up. Just. All right, there we go. Let me get my ratchet. Everything is hooked back up. Boom. And boom. And we just make these snug. No need to make them too tight. Yep, just make them snug. Bam. Alright, next part we need to do is add this. And it has this little breather tube back here. And it connects there. Put that back on. There we go. Make sure it's back on there. Boom. And now we're going to use that 11. We're going to put these back. Let's see. Boom. There we go. And I get them started with my hand. And now I get my ratchet. Let's see. My 11. Let's see. Where I put my 11 at? Let's see. And now we are just tightening these. Boom, boom, boom. You see, I get a little bit better. Filming with one hand, the struggle is real. All right, so now we're going to add these to. I'm sorry, we're going to tighten these down. Let me put my camera down right there. All right, so just like this. Boom, tighten, and boom. There we go. There we go. Just make them snug. All right, so now that we got those connected, we're going to plug up the solenoid down here. Should just go in, bam, just like, oh, maybe I got it the wrong way. Let me see. There you go. Yeah, just plug in your solenoid. Oh, sorry, I had this right here. The solenoid, And I had, yes, here, right here. This was connected right about here. Boom, just like that. And then we had, boom, our fuel line. I might not be able to do it like that no more. So let's see. I think the best is this. Boom, fuel line's on there. Good to go. I'm gonna figure out something with this so it's just not hanging, but I'll get back to that later. Okay, so I edited the spark plug and the air filter part out because the spark plug and the air filter that came with the kit didn't fit, but the carburetor fits perfectly. So we're gonna get this cover back on, and I'm gonna start up the engine. Let's see, get this cover back on, and we're gonna get those bolts back into place. So I'm gonna put those bolts back into place, and I'm gonna start up the engine for you guys. Remember, it's the 2 Torx in the front, and I think there are like 11 millimeter bolts in the back. There's 2 of them. I'm gonna get those installed, and we're gonna start up the engine. All right, guys, we got the new carburetor on. I have the little safety in there where you got to sit on it so for it to start. So I'm gonna be on the little seat, push the clutch in. Let me see. There you go. It should start up. Alright, and that's how you install a new carburetor. So for this kit, the carburetor was good. The spark plugs did not fit my machine or the air filter, but it did come with 2 hoses, 2 extra fuel filters, and 2 shutoff valves. So you know, for I think about like $25 or $30, it's still a good deal. I just bought it for the carburetor, but hope this video helps you and how to swap your carb. And I'll leave a link to the tune-up kit I got, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.